Okay, it's a 1998 BMW M3, and the problem is that when you put the key in the ignition, you turn the key and the car can start up, but what happens is that the wheel won't unlock. Take a look. So I put the key in the ignition and the steering wheel will not unlock. I worked on it for about a half an hour, trying all the things that they mentioned on the internet, jiggling the steering wheel while the key was in the ignition in all different positions, and nothing was able to work. So we have me here putting the key in the ignition, trying to unlock the steering wheel. I tried a bunch of things for a while, nothing worked. I even tried pulling the shifter back and forth, and that too did not work. Still, wheel is stuck. Now the car is running, and they can go back and forth, but you literally can't turn the wheel. So, again, turning to YouTube, I found out that if you drill a hole underneath the steering column into this metal section right about here, like midway, about an inch from the top or an inch from the bottom. I tried to go dead center. What'll happen is you'll be able to access a spring which is holding the locking mechanism in place, and if you pull that spring out, you'll be able to get your wheel to turn again. So here we go. Got my trusty drill, a 3/8 bit. I didn't quite hit it dead center, but let's give it a shot. I don't have to show you all the drilling, but it took only about less than 60 seconds worth of drilling. I have a pretty good drill bit there, so don't get a cheap one. I should have covered everything because the metal shards got everywhere, and it took me longer to clean up the car than it did to actually drill the hole and fix the problem. Now you have a nice hole there. And after some fiddling around and pulling in different directions in there, I eventually found the spring. So in a second here, you'll see me pulling out the spring with a different angle here. And once I'm able to get up and in there, just had a little trouble getting a camera angle holding it while trying to pull the spring out. But you can see with a paper clip or some metal thing, I was able to get in there, pull the spring right out to the edge of the hole, and then in this last part here, simply pull it out.
That's the culprit.
Here you have the spring, which holds the locking mechanism
Right here?
into place. Once that spring is out, once you put the key into the ignition and turn, the wheel should unlock, and of course, that's what it did. I have links to the other videos that actually, in a shorter fashion, more succinct fashion, show you that. But then there again is the spring. And here I am getting into the car all dirty with all the metal shards, but the wheel is already turning. Not a problem.